Namaskar ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ. Good evening to everyone. So we are going to discuss today about odd one out, right? So let us start with the example. Okay. So here, if you see, what can you observe here? There are how many sparrows are there? That is the birds. There are three birds, right? But if you see, that is there are total four birds. But if you see, three birds have same color, that is blue, and one of it is red. I think it is angry from the group and it is red and that's separated, right? So what do you see here? These three are in same color, but this is little different, right? So that is what you can understand. So odd, it is what? Odd means different from the others. Odd one out means odd one out. The odd one we have to remove it. Out means remove. That is what is the meaning of odd one out. Yes, understood. So what is the meaning of odd one out? Yes, can anyone tell?
Sir, I can tell.
Okay, what is the meaning?
Sir, there will be several pictures or any object,
Hmm?
and one will be different from all of them. Another.
Yes.
Find the difference
Okay.
and write the answer.
Yes, good. Okay, so that is what we have to do. Understood? So let us go for the next examples. Okay, here there are what? Matchsticks. Can you see this? This is actually a matchstick, burned matchsticks, right? So these are all different burned matchsticks. And here this one is different. That is, it is not burned yet. Okay, so this is different one, right? Now can you see here in this figure, this color is different and it is in going other direction. And what about here? Which rocket is different here? Can anyone tell where is that located?
Sir,
Yes, second one to the right, right? This is different, it is pointing downwards. Okay, so it is pointing downwards, right? So but all the other are pointing upwards. Okay, so this is how you have to find the different one. Now here, can anyone tell which will be the different option? Yes.
Sir,
Yes, option C will be different, right? So the C will be the different one here. So can everyone identify like this which will be the different one? Yes, it is very simple to identify, right? We just have to observe the figure and then identify which is the different one. Okay, yes, very simple. Now let us learn about here. Also, if you see, there are different people joining hands. So this person is different now. It is color different, right? So that is how we have to identify. It may be color, it may be size, it may be number of sides and anything, right? If you see, you can easily find it out. So just we have to remember some of the things. Let us know about them. So what we have to do, find the figure which is different from rest of the members of the group, right? This is how you can see this person. So that is how you have to identify the different one, that is odd one. Okay, now it can be different in kind of shape, size or pattern or number of times they appear, and it can be anything. Okay, so just we have to consider, is the same size or is it different size or shape or pattern or number of times it is appearing or anything, right? So that's what we have to observe. Then there can be other examples also, like animals, plants, birds, right? They may give three birds and one animal there, which will be different. Now animal will be different, three are birds and one will is animal, means animal is the different one, that is odd one, right? So odd one we have to find it. Or it can be a pattern, right? So patterns similar with one deviation, that is one little bit different. Deviation means little bit different. Okay, so that is how we have to identify. Now let us see one of the example. Okay, so here it is what, there is three animals and one is a bird. So what will be the option which is different one here? Yes. Yes, option B is different. That is, it is a sparrow, right? It is a bird, not an animal. Okay, this is also animal, zebra, and this is fox, and this is the elephant, right? Okay, so these are three different things, but this is a bird. Okay, so that is how you have to identify, right? So let us go for the next example now. So here, what will be the answer? Can anyone tell? Yes. Yes, B is the different one, right? Good. So you are able to identify it. It is very simple, right? So I think you have got the uh, meaning of odd one and how to identify. Okay. So if you see, there are particular sides. How many sides it has? One, and then two, then three, then four. That is the square, right? So there are how many sides? Four sides. But here there is no such thing. It is a curved. What circle is a curved, right? So it is doesn't have sides. It has three sides. It has five sides. This is pentagon. This is triangle. This is what? The square. That is quadrilateral. So the different one will be the circle. Okay. So let us go for the next. Now, can anyone tell what is the option here? Yes, different one. Yes, D is the different one. Very good. Okay, so you are identifying it very easily. So if you see, the outside figure and inner figure are the same in this one also, right? In this one also, in this one also. But here it is different. The inner figure is what? The different. So this will be the different one. Okay. So let us go for the next now. So here, can anyone tell what will be the answer? Yes. Yes, C is the answer. Okay. Why beta? No, no, C is the answer. Why the C answer? Can anyone tell?
Because the 4 is a very little smallish number.
Not like that, beta. I will explain. Listen. Okay. So if you see 2 is how much? 4. I have told you, right? Square numbers. Remember them? That is how many times you have to multiply? 2 times. Right? Square means 2. 2 times we have to multiply. Right? Okay, so can you see this is the square? You may have seen, I just now told, right? Square. So how do we find the area? This is length, this is breadth. That is how many boxes are there inside. If you want to count, we have to multiply length into breadth, right? That is rows into column. So you will get how many boxes are there, the same way. So that is, we have to multiply 2 times. How many times? 2 times. So here A is 2 into 2, that is 2 square. So how do we write? We write in a power above it on the top. Okay, in the, that is, we say it as power. Okay, so how many times it is multiplied? 2 is multiplied 2 times. So that is what we write. That is 2 square. Now we know what we have to multiply 2 times. That is 4. 4 fours is 16. 4 fours are 16, right? So 4 power 2. That is 4 is multiplied 2 times. Now 7 we can't get. That is 7 into 1. It is what? It is a prime number, right? We cannot obtain by multiplying the same number 2 times. Okay, that is what? It is a prime number. Okay, so 717, there will be only 2 factors. Okay, next 525. How do I obtain 25? Yes, can anyone tell? 5 into 5, right? That is 5 square. Yes, very good. So this is how you have to remember. So this is a what? Square number, right? So they can ask figures or numbers or animals or letters also, that is alphabetical letters or words, right? We have to read them, understand them, and find the different one. Just that simple, right? Now let us go for the next one now. So here 7 is different one. Can anyone tell what will be the answer here? Yes. Yes, C is the different one, right? Okay, so C is the different one. Okay, so that is how you have to identify. Understood? Okay, so here if you see, there are the triangle and the circle are intersecting at a, that is, the triangle is little bit inside the circle, right? Okay, some part of it is inside the circle. Triangle, some part is inside the circle, but here it has gone inside, so that is why it is different. Now What about this question? Yes. What will be the answer? Just see, observe. Don't be hurry. ಬೇಗ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ you have to observe and tell the answer. Okay. Yes.
Sir, excuse.
Option D. Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. What is it, beta?
Sir, what is? Sir, YouTube videos are private. Sir, YouTube videos are private.
So what will be the answer here? Yes.
Sir, I didn't get it.
I will tell. If you don't get it, I will tell. Okay. Can anyone guess what will be the answer? Yes.
Sir, D. Option A.
Yes. A is the different one. Good, beta. Okay. Let us go see now. How? Okay. I will tell. Listen here. So if you see here, the rotation is the rule here. Okay. So if you rotate anti-clockwise this one, you will get C. Can you get C? Yes. Okay. Now you rotate C clockwise. Can you get D? Yes. Now, but this arrow is different, showing in the different direction. If you rotate like this also, you will not get any other figure, right? So that is why it is different. Yes. Okay. So this is how you have to identify. Good. So has everyone understood this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us
Yes,
go
sir.
for the next one
Yes,
now.
sir.
So here, what will be the different one?
Yes, sir. K.
Yes. Why K? Yes. A E I. A E I. Then okay. K is a consonant, right? The others are vowels. Okay, good, beta. So let us go for the next example. Here, what will be the answer?
Sir, option D. Sir, D.
Why option D? Yes, yes. Why option D? Okay, listen. I am telling last time. If you tell once, I can listen. You can also listen to me, right? You should tell only once. It should not be a mess. Okay, it should not be a noise. Once I can listen. I have ears, right? How many times you should tell? Only once. You should not shout. This is the last warning. Understood? Okay, fine. So can anyone tell why it is D? If someone is talking, then let him talk. You don't have to, everyone doesn't have to talk, right? Listen here. Only just start telling. Okay, someone is telling, then fine, you should be silent. Understood? That should not happen again. Otherwise, I will end the class here itself. No one will get the class then. Yes? Is that clear? If someone is talking, you should be silent. Understood? Okay. So just start telling someone why the D answer.
Sir, can I say?
Okay, Vinamra, tell Vinamra. Okay, Vinamra, tell.
Sir, sir, because it is rotated 3 times, but D was not rotated 3 times. It is rotated only 2 times.
Yes, the turns. You should say it as turns. Rotated, not rotated. Rotation means complete rotation, right? But here, how many turns the arrow has taken? How many turns? Here, three, right? There are three turns. Now here, there are also three turns. Here also three turns. How many here? There are only two turns, right? So that is why the answer is option D. That is one different one. Okay, good. So let us go for the next example now. So here, what will be the answer?
Sir, D.
Yes. Okay. Only once. Fine.
Sir, D.
I got it. Right?
Sir, D.
Yes. Answer is D, the different one, because the lines are not in the middle of the circle. Right? It has come at the bottom. Okay, let us go for the next now. Here, which will be the answer?
Sir, can B.
Yes, B is
B.
different one, right?
B.
Why? Because this
Because
so this arrow has not continued till the center. It is missing link. And if you see this figure, how many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is octagon. 8 means what? We say it as octa. So octagon. But this has how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can take it as one side, right? 5, then 6, 7. So there are only 7 sides. So that is why it is different one, right? So as everyone understood, let us go for the next example now. Okay. So can everyone do like this and identify which is different one? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how to identify the different one? What are the things we have to consider? Let us summarize them. So right. So it can be different types. So what are the types? Okay. So in the numbers, right? In the numbers, that is we have seen one example, square numbers, right? So it can be all the even numbers or odd numbers. It can be prime and composite numbers, right? And it can be perfect squares or cubes. We saw the example of square, right? It can be squares or cube numbers. So what do you mean by cube numbers? How many times we have to multiply? 3 times we have to multiply. So that will be get cube. Okay, so we'll learn more about it. Just remember them. So then divisible by the number or multiple of a number. This is how the number types will be given. Okay, so let us see the both letters. So we have seen the consonant and vowel example, right? It can be consonant or vowel or letter with straight lines and curves, right? Or the capital or small letters. That's how they can ask the example, or it can be more than that also. Just have to observe and identify, right? So in the figures, what can be there? It can rotate in the clockwise or anti-clockwise or geometrical patterns, right? Different patterns. So our counting of components, how many are there, or the direction and alignment. It can be many ways, right? Or the birds or the animals or the plants, right? So this is how we have to identify the odd one. Yes, can everyone do this? Yes, and
Yes, sir.
identify which is odd
Yes, sir.
one.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay then. So has everyone understood this topic?
Yes, sir.
Is it simple?
Yes, sir. It is
Yes.
simple,
So
sir.
what we have to do? We have to observe the figure and identify which is different one, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Okay. So thank you for the
Yes,
class.
sir.
And if you want to join the class, call us on the given number. Okay.
Sir,
So
attendance, sir. Sir,
okay, fine. Just be silent. Listen. So thank you for attending the class. And if you want to join the class, call us on the given number. Thank you so much.